Seems like today I'm looking back. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
Before I start catching up on everybody's questions, I just wanted to let you know how amazing last weekend went with the grand opening of Ouchie Mama Tattoo and Piercing. I made twice as much as I had hoped for and was busy for 12 hours cranking out tattoos. I did 8 tattoos total that day. I even tattooed a W on each butt cheek of this 45-year-old guy. It was his first tattoo. Very strange, but quite entertaining. Everybody just kept moving their party down to our tent all night. We stayed open twice as long as any other vendor there. It was so much fun. And then Sunday was my anniversary, and though we were exhausted, we'd made enough money to go to dinner and enjoy ourselves at Ivano's. We love the food there, and Jim Lippy, the owner, is great. I've known him for a while now. And John got me this beautiful necklace. There's a piece of ancient Roman glass in there. And I've already seemed to tarnish it, even though it's not even a week old yet. That's just the way jewelry goes. It has to not really be fragile, or I tend to mess it up pretty easily. The first question I think that was asked of me was from Janelle. She says, all of you guys have shown your tattoos, except for Callie, I think. And I'm going to show you them now. It seems like I had to kind of break up the video just to not take up too much time and show you inappropriate video for YouTube. So there's going to be kind of a narrative, and I'll show you my tattoos and do them in kind of a timeline from my first to my latest. So here we go. So those are all 10 of my tattoos. I think as an artist I get caught up in the aesthetic aspect of tattoos more than having a reason for getting them. My second question was from Megan. She had asked me where I thought I was headed or where I wanted to go in high school before I got pregnant and my life took a different turn. And I suppose I would have concentrated harder on the choir aspect of high school, which I really enjoyed before I left, and I would have made performing choir one of my goals. And I also would have done more portrait drawings, and that was just something that I was really into, was black and white, graphite portrait drawings of people. Something I was really dipping my toes into before leaving the high school was interior design and decorating, which is something I could really see myself getting more and more involved in if I hadn't have gotten pregnant and complicated my life so much. And after I went to the alternative school, my art horizons were broadened a bit by my teacher, who was very inspirational to me. So I really stayed involved in the same type of hobbies before and after my kids were born, but it really gave me a different perspective on both of my interests after having my kids. And I think really it makes me a more interesting person. I really don't know what kind of person I would have ended up if I didn't have my kids to keep me on the right path and give me that new perspective on life. So the last question I have to cover is from Tara for the group regarding our opinions on bisexuality in women. I made this shirt to illustrate my point, not just for this little video, but we went to the Spokane Pride Festival this year, and it was tons of fun, but I wanted to have a cool, unique shirt to really express who we were, and the spork swings both ways, and I thought I would make it all rainbow just to make the point pop a little bit more. So I myself am bisexual. My husband is also. So as a committed partnership, we are kind of bisexual swingers. We do consider it cheating if one or the other of us are pursuing even someone of the same sex behind one or the other's backs. We want it to all be in the open, or else things can get a little weird. I've been known to lash out when I get sexually restricted and not be so good. So in this relationship, we decided it would be best if we just got to be ourselves 100% and just nurture our sexuality in all kinds of ways. So we are giving this a try. So my question is for Megan and Tara, since you've both expressed that you're open to bisexuality at this point. How long have you known you've been attracted to women and really accepted that as just part of you? Like, I have known for myself that I've been attracted to women for about as long as I can remember, although it's not something that I pursue outright all the time. It's something that I have recognized in myself for a long time and have never denied it or punished myself or thought it was sinful or, you know, all those things that some people do. Like, my husband, John, was really completely opposite of me, and like, he says that he has known it for a long time, but he outright denied it to himself, and because of the way he was raised, really thought it was wrong and the bad thing, and he really, like, thought so low of it because of his raising that he totally denied it in himself. And even though it was there, he, like, pushed it out of his mind so far that he no longer recognized it as part of himself. So I was just wondering if you guys have, what your experience with that was. Like, when was it that you realized you were attracted to women? When did you let it actually sink in and become part of your life? I guess I'm just kind of curious about that because this is a new lifestyle experience for me, and it's something that my husband and I are getting to be more and more open with, and it was great to have the topic brought up, and I was hoping to hear what your guys' side of it was, how you guys dealt with it as recognizing it as part of you. So, wow, this is like 10 minutes long already. You guys peace out. Have an amazing week.